All right, we are back after 2 days away for the weekend. So, like I said, we're just going to basically go run around a hub world or two for a little bit, see if any friends show up, and then we'll get started. Let's go just run around Dimitri's nightclub because we can. Wait for some friends. But tonight's kind of just hanging out, really. This is probably one of the best designed upworlds in this game, in my opinion. Obviously, I have two favorites that are above this, but I'm not going to get to them. Again, in case there's somebody new watching the game who doesn't know the game, I don't want to spoil anything. But for those of you who do know, I will just say episodes 6 and 7 are my two favorite. What's up, Lion Eye? I'm sure you've been waiting for me to come back. Kind of just talking to the stream in case other people end up watching this. The Geo depression has concluded. I told Tyler that when I got back today, and he said, "Is that a real thing?" I said, "Lion Eye says it is, so I'm guessing you, in case, survived." No, but I'm glad to be back. But it was a much needed weekend. BOA. But I figured, why not we play this game tonight? Because it would just be kind of a more relaxed night. And then, like I said, this week we'll figure out what we're going to do the rest of the week. But again, I won't be live Saturday night, Monday night, next week. Obviously, Saturday night. Next week, next Saturday, I have a wedding, another best friend's wedding to go to, so I won't be live then. And obviously, next Monday is the concert, so I won't be live then either. But we'll definitely have a DC stream on Friday, so I can catch up with everybody. But yeah, it's good to see you in here so quick, Lina. You must have been waiting. You were anticipating the great, the GL to come back, and here I am. But, like I have said a little bit ago, I was about to say, getting married? No, not me. I'm not even fucking close to being married, Lion. No, not me. You know, one of my best friends, or one of my brother and I's friends, but the funny thing is, it's like over the last 3 years, all my best friends have gotten married, and I'm the last single friend in the friend group. Shit. 'Cause I got another friend who's getting married next year, which will complete the friend group, other than me. Oh, there you are. Get back up here. But I'm so close. I don't know if you saw that picture I sent about the affiliate average. I am 0.2 ticks away from affiliate. Like if we can get like 3 or 4 people in here tonight, it may welcome long-time member. Yeah, you're right, Lina. It's been a long time. Trust me. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, affiliate. Yeah, if we can get like 3 or 4 people in here tonight, that might bump the average up enough to hit 3. But you know, it's weird though, because there's a lot of streams over the last 30 days that have had way more than 3 people in here. Oh, not so. What? I wanted to know how I pronounce your name. Is it Wary? Also, welcome, and I apologize for not staying super long in your Friday stream. I was leaving for the weekend. So I was away and didn't have like signal, a very strong service signal to be able to rejoin. So I do apologize, but let me know how you pronounce that so I'm saying it right. Also, Lioneye, if you like streamers who play games like this, please go follow Not Wary, if that's how you say it. He's a new streamer, so let's try to get him as many follows as possible. I will put him in this video description when it gets exported to YouTube. But he's also playing this game currently. So if you like it and want to watch another streamer play the game, go give him a follow. But yeah, so basically I'm on episode 5, but I do like to just kind of bullshit in some of the hub worlds for a little bit before I start, because I do like to take my time with this game. I said it right? Wary? Okay. But yeah, if you want to follow somebody else, Lioneye, feel free to follow him. From the little bit that I stopped and watched, seems like a very cool person. So, of course, that's what we're here for. I'm here to. I've been helped by other streamers who I've became really good friends with. So the best thing I can do is do the same to other people. So it's no problem. But yeah, like I said, I kind of just like to take my time with this game. So pretty much every stream, I like to just kind of mess around the hub worlds for a little bit, and then I will start the next episode. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I'm glad to be back. Yeah, like I said, it was much needed time away. Let's do that. But yeah, we're almost there. If I can get, like I said, 3 or 4 people in here, it might boost the average up enough to get to that point. And then who knows what could happen after that. How'd you hear that the whole way over there, dude? There's no way you heard that. But whatever, you're gonna die anyway. You got a fever on Friday and still have it? Well, that's not good. Hopefully you get over that shit. Being sick and having a fever is not fun. Luckily, I don't get sick very often. I get maybe sick once a year, and it's typically in the wintertime, and it's no more than a week that I feel like shit. So it's not. I know it's not fun, but hopefully you get better pretty quickly. You get sick every 2 months. Your immune system must not be the strongest, Lioneye. Crazy. My immune system sucks. I was gonna say I didn't want to say that, but respectfully, I was gonna say that it must not be very good, because getting sick every 2 months is crazy. I almost made it this last year without being sick at all, but I didn't luck out, unfortunately. And yes, I know I went live a little bit earlier, So Wary, if you ever want to stop in, typically, I don't know what time zone you're in, but typically I normally go live around 9:30 Eastern time, unless I have some extra time, like tonight, where I went a little bit earlier. But typically, most nights you can expect to see me around 9:30. I've coped with it by playing Super Smash Bros. That's fair. And typically my days also vary. It's pretty much whether I feel like going live, if I have nothing planned and I have the extra time. So there's a lot of weeks that I tend to be live most of the week, just because I enjoy it, and the fact that I don't have anything planned to where that I can't go live. I know it's probably bad going live most of the week, but again, if it fits my schedule, I'm gonna do it. I also like to see how many of these special loots I can collect, so I never sell them. I just see how much I can rack up in the thief net. Okay, I know you heard that. So get over here so I can take you out too. I don't know, it's a weird thing I like to do. I like to see how many of these things I can get. Hopefully, Case stops in tonight, or pretty much any of my other friends. See, the funny thing is, I haven't seen, like, most of the followers that I have never show up. It's pretty common though. Like, a lot of time it's just a couple of them that come in. How did you shoot me from up there? That's an easy way to take care of all of them. Probably the most useful thing in the game is the electric cane, in my opinion. I think that's the most useful power-up that you can unlock by collecting the bottles in Rajan's jungle. Is how you get that. Where's Tyler the Canadian? Cheese grater? Tyler's working Lion-Eye, so he probably won't be in here tonight. But Case should be, because he was glad I also got back. So I told him that he had the GL depression, and he thought that was funny that you came up with that. Oh shit. Interesting. Alright, let's let me see something once. Let's see, 13. Let's go. I want to collect some more coins, so let's go to the theater again. I just like going into the theater. It's good for coins. We'll go in there and then maybe we'll start the episode 5. Shit, I fell off, but it's okay. Then, before we end this game, the whole series of playing this game, I want to go around to each hub world and go into each area that you can go inside and determine which area is the best for grinding for coins. Like, what area holds the most coin. We'll do that once we finish the game. We'll go back through and do that. I've always wanted to do that, but never have really done it. And then maybe that'll help other people who also want to know if they're going to grind for coins. Where is the best place to do that? You got a lot of 360 games? Shit. But your crashes out. Oh, I don't know anything about those. Lion-Eye. Never used one. This is a PS2 game, but it's on the PS5 store, so that's how I was able to play this game again. And people were probably like, "Why don't you just use your?" Oh shit! No. Nope, let's get up. Let's get up out of here. Some people will probably be like, "Oh, why don't you just stream the PS3 with the HD collection?" It's like, well, it's because I don't have a game capture, and 2, people will probably go wonder why. Why did you spend more money on a game that you probably already have? It's because I don't care what Sony does. If they keep putting different ports of this game out there, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, you should get a capture card, because then that way you can put if you use OBS, you can actually put the chat on your screen and stuff. I don't have a capture card to do that, so unfortunately, when we play console games, the chat won't be there. Or alerts or things like that, just because I don't have a capture card. It's just easier for me to stream right from the console. But who knows, that could be something I get if I get big enough. Where there's a bunch of people watching every time I go live. Maybe I'll invest in one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have an NES all the way to Wii. Oh, that's cool. You should do that. I'll try to make as many of your streams as I can, Lion Eye. Of course he heard that. Why would he not hear that? Let's get this while we're up here. You got a Wheel of Fortune for the Wii? Oh, Tyler would love to watch that. Tyler's trying to figure out, he's like, he wishes he had a way to stream his Wii because he would do the same thing. I was gonna do a Wheel of Fortune stream tonight, but then I decided, fuck it, I want to play this game. Maybe we'll do a Wheel of Fortune stream tomorrow. Yes, Swery, so we'll have to fill you in when we play that. I might play it tomorrow, but we have a lore going on with Wheel of Fortune. So basically, there was not a name for the host because Pat Sajak is not the host on the PS4 or PS5 version. It's just some random guy. So Case, yes. So Case and Tyler, two of my good friends and moderators. So Case came up with the idea to name him Dan Druff. So his name's Dan, and everyone hates Dan. And I have a Dan command too, by the way. So it's just, you would have to, basically if you go to my YouTube link that's in my Twitch, like under my Twitch account, or like name bio thing, you can rewatch all of the Wheel of Fortune. What I'm trying to say is, all of my streams get exported to YouTube if you ever want to rewatch them. So like all the Wheel of Fortune streams are on there. So if you ever want to get like caught up with the whole storyline, I guess you could say, they're all on there. But we made them Dan Druff, and now there's just a big joke about Dan. So if we do a stream on tomorrow of Wheel of Fortune, we can kind of fill you in on that, Wary. I guess I should also kind of introduce what since you're new to the channel, I guess I should probably tell you what kind of things I enjoy and what kind of things I've played on the stream. So, obviously platformers like Sly Cooper or Ratchet and Clank. I just finished Ty the Tasmanian Tiger not too long ago. I did some racing. I do sports sometimes because I am a sports fan. And of course some game show stuff, some PC stuff like Supermarket Simulator I've been starting. So we got that going. I mean, there's many different things I can get my hands on that I enjoy. It'll be on the channel for sure. The only sad part is the original Ratchet and Clank are not to buy yet on the store. They're only like streaming from the cloud. Yes, so Wary, I just finished what was it? Rift Apart not too long ago. So we played that. I would love to get the original 3 on the store, but you can only stream them right now off the store, and I would love for them to put them on for purchase because I would buy them again. Same with Thieves in Time, like Sly 4, Thieves in Time. If they put that on a purchase, I would also get that too, so I can complete the series too. Because we did Sly 1, we're doing Sly 2, and then after we finish this, we'll probably do Sly 3, and a lot of different things like that. But yeah, I agree. Ratchet and Clank is such a great franchise. Same with Sly Cooper. My favorite Ratchet and Clank game is the very first one, the original one. I think it's better than Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal. But that's just my opinion. A lot of people probably like Going Commando a lot more. But I have so many memories with the very first game. And it's opposite, like, for this franchise, because I like Sly 2 the most out of the 4 games. They need to remaster Sly Cooper. Well, what do you mean by remaster? Because they kind of did an HD remaster like this is. I would love a Sly 5 game, but I highly doubt a 5th game is going to happen because I don't want to say too much because don't want to spoil anything at the end of Sly 4. But if you've played the game, you know that the Sly 4 ending is an improper ending. Sly 5 would be crazy. Exactly. Alright, let's start episode 5. But yeah, like I said, I'll take my time. I'll probably do the first mission, run around the hub world, kind of slowly do the missions. And also what I'd like to do, since for anybody else that may be in here, I like to collect all the bottles and all the collectibles at the very end, right before we do the operation. That gives us something extra to do right before we finish the episode. So let's start episode 5. To recap, episode 4 ended by breaking Murray out of jail. The Contessa flew away on her blimp, so now we are going to track her down and try to actually stop her this time.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Sorry, I don't like to talk over cutscenes. But wary, to answer your question, as a completionist, and in some games I will be completionist. Other games, I won't bother as much. But games like this where I enjoy to complete 100%, I will. So, for example, I need to get back to finishing Spyro. I've missed a lot of things in that game, so I'm probably not going to go back and try to 100% collect everything, which we really should go back and continue the Spyro game. So it just depends on the game. So for me, with this game, I will go back and try to collect everything, yes. Alright, let's do the first mission a while.
Okay, here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
Little sticky pieces.
against Neela's army. They could be useful to hitch a ride.
No, 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 no. Where are these tanks going? I didn't know where that tank was gonna go.
Headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out.
Where is Case when I need it? Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me... There we go. Get rid of that bot. What else do we need? We need a tank and a blimp. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's get this guy's special loot. So yeah, blimp and assault tank.
The Contessa's all geared up for war. Just our luck.
That blimp can come this way. Perfect.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers. Okay, Sly. Head up to the
Re-education tower.
I suspect that's where we'll find the Clockwork Eyes.
Probably, Bentley. You're probably right. Let's get up here. Alright, you guys want to fight? Shut up. Okay.
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around.
This episode is kind of like Rajan's Jungle in the fact that it's very... Oh god, that was bad. It's very vertical with a lot of things, so it's not my favorite, but it's I definitely prefer this over Rajan's Jungle. Lina, you like towns and like city maps. What do you think of this one so far? That's a pretty nice view up here. You can kind of see everything. I know you love towns. It definitely gives you a kind of a creepy vibe. That's another thing, like I've said before. This game has made the music and the everything. It just kind of makes every hub world feel exactly how you think it would feel. Like if you were there. I think they do a good job of doing that. Alright, let's go into the re-education tower. Looks eerie. Exactly, it does.
Bentley, there's more than just the Clockwork Eyes up here.
Why are you doing this? Neela! She set me up. I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation. It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the Clockwork Eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy, or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place, and stay there
Forever.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
No. I've got to help Carmelita. She's in trouble here.
There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
So I saw that where he went live. I'm going to lurk in his stream while I am live, just to give him that extra view. And if he's still live when we're done, we will go send a raid to him. Just because it's fun. Because why not? Okay, let's get the pictures taken here.
The Clockwork Eyes. They seem to be routed through that control board. Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make. Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective. Those are the Contessa's elite Shadow Guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
Mind Shuffler.
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic. Indestructible to conventional weapons.
Let's see, the terminal is right here.
That old terminal should be hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online. All right, head back to the safe house and we'll get a plan together. The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the Clockwork Eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan. Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll slip into the crypts beneath the castle and put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the Mind Shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
Cool, Lion Eye. He'll appreciate that. He will appreciate that quite a bit. I saw that he was a new streamer on Friday. He had no followers, so I want to make sure we can help him also succeed as much as possible. I gave him that first follow. You gave him that second. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm lurking in his chat right now, but I probably won't be talking, obviously, too much because I'll be also focused on the game. But lurking gives them a view in the average, which helps. All right. Honestly, we might, with this episode, we might just kind of work on the missions kind of directly, because I much prefer to run around the hub worlds of the next couple episodes than this one. So we might just kind of work on the missions on this episode and then Like I said, we'll probably take a break from the game because I don't want it to get over just yet. Like I said, we need to get back with Spyros. We might get back to that game at some point here this week. We're gonna do some more Wheel of Fortune. I gotta get back to Jack and Daxter too. I got a lot of stuff I gotta finish. I don't like leaving games unfinished. I just love this game so much. No problem. Alright, let's that works. TNT barrel to the face. Easy.
Hey, Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Great. Now bring it back to the safe house. I've marked it in your binocular.
Oh, I didn't buy the run power-up. That's okay. Just keep going. As a kid, I hated this one for whatever reason, but it's really not that hard.
Well, well, General Clawfoot. We've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, hmm? Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this? Talk, you scoundrel!
Okay. It's funny when there's that hard level in a game when we're younger and then realize, oh, yeah, like this episode was my most hated as a kid. Like the whole hub world, all like everything about this, I hated. And then as I grew up and played it more, I realized this is not as bad as I remember. And that's why I think the Rajan Jungle one was way worse than what this one is. Not that it's hard, it's just not as enjoyable. Like, I didn't think this was a very enjoyable episode, but it's a lot more enjoyable than I remembered it to be. Let me see something. Hold on. Alright, I think we're good now. I had to fix something for a minute. Alright, let's do Sly's mission. I think it has like it's a ghost capture, is that the one? Yeah. That one's alright. Like I can't say it's difficult to say like whether or not this episode is an enjoyable one or not, because at times it is, and other times, holy shit, I almost got shot by the tank. Other times it's not, so it just depends. But the next two are my favorite, so that's why I'm probably just gonna kind of work on this pretty directly.
All right, Sly, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
Oh, you're a good line. You don't gotta apologize. I mean, do you have a YouTube channel yet that you could just export them to? Yeah, then you wouldn't really have to worry about archive or archive. How do you say archive? You could just export them and then they're on your channel.
Try breaking open that coffin in the middle of the room. It's kind of, you know, evil. Nice work. Now head outside, and I'll fill you in on phase 2.
Even if it combines with your older, different content, it's, well, I mean...
I've modified the imager in your binocular to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then set them free down the chimney of Neela's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
So I know what you could do, is what something I did, was I restarted completely. You could delete, I mean, if you wanted to delete anything that's old and not wanted, you could just delete everything from it and just make the channel completely brand new. If that's something you wanted to do. Obviously, if you want to keep the old stuff, then obviously keep it. Alright. That's another part about this whole Twitch platform that I've really enjoyed is you make a lot of friends. You know, you make a lot of streamer friends and other people that just like a big, like more of a friendly community than some places, in some social media platforms. Right, let's see, we got 4, we need 5 more. Let's get all the ones up here. So then that way that's done. Shit, there's a bottle. Hopefully I can jump over it. Yep. Oh shit, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I knew he was gonna break out of there. Alright. So I do not want to get the bottles until at the end. There we go. So there's 2 over there. There's one right. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's also another like hint if anybody ever plays this game. It may not work for you, but what I like to do is do all the ones up top first, and then you work your way towards the headquarters, and then once you're there, you're pretty much close to it. And then you don't have to worry about like shit. Well, so much for us waiting to collect all the bottles. I thought I was gonna jump over that one. Oh well. 1 isn't that bad. I'll just save the rest of them. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. Alright, let's get the other 2. There's no sound to that right now. There we go. Shit.
Okay, Sly, you have all the ghosts. Now just make your way to Neela's HQ and drop them down her chimney.
So the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombers should put that old charlatan in her place.
Alright. So we got Bentley's mission to do. Which one's that? Mojo Trap? Oh, is that the... that's the one that's going to take a little bit because you got a bunch of different crypts you got to go to.
That's it! I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector to transport the overflow.
Huh?
It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Wow, sounds easy.
Not really. That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Wow, sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
The Mind Shuffler. There's a lot of, like, ghostly things in this episode. What's I gonna do? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. So basically, in each of these crypts, you have to... Let's see. You gotta fill the mojo tank, and you gotta just defeat the guards that show up with all these different buttons, and then they just get a little bit more harder and harder as you go. A lot more things to use, like the traps. Try to... Oh shit, you can't get hit with it either. Try to kill as many guards as I can with each use. As much as I can. That was kind of sketchy for me to do, because I could have gotten hit there pretty easily.
Looks like the spouts run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
I'm not really sure how to use your computer, but a new crypt should be up in your binocular.
That's more simple, just to pump them full of sleep darts and avoid everything. shit.
That's just not safe.
Here. Go. Try to do that. If you time it right, you can get 2 of these per use. Then it makes it very simple. Once you time it right, you can just keep using this one trap. You want to get a PS2 line high? I would. It's one of the best consoles ever, in my opinion. The PS2 is the best, one of the best gaming eras. Like, it had one of the best consoles for games. Like, it just has so many good stuff on it.
Sorry about that.
The exclusives, like PlayStation only exclusive type stuff. I can send you a bunch of stuff that I got, as in like recommendations. Well, I can tell you right now, this franchise alone is worth playing.
Eat physics.
Same with Ratchet and Clank, that's worth playing. I know you were born an Xbox kid, and I was a PlayStation kid my whole life. But yeah, if you time it right, this is the only trap you have to use the whole time.
Excellent. Another
Very
treasure in
simple.
My mojo collector is full. Moving on to the third crypt.
But I got a lot of different PS2 stuff. Obviously, some of this stuff is not going to be interested to you. But I can give you at least the things that I think you would find enjoyable. But definitely, like I said, this franchise is a must. Oh yeah, I'll look through all the games that I have, and I'll give you recommendations. Play on. Are you looking for specifically PlayStation like exclusive that were only a PlayStation franchise? All right.
Eat physics.
That almost was bad. I almost lost the mojo. Shit, that's not ready yet. Yeah, only PS exclusives? Alright, let me see what I got that are only PlayStation only. I'll have to look when I'm probably tomorrow when I get home.
Looks like I only got one more crypt to go.
Have we played this game for an hour already? It just does not seem like time goes that quick.
I just
Get a PS3. Older one. The first model PS3 does. But like my PS3 does not play PS2 games. But if you get a PS3, you can play all of the HD remasters of PS2 games. Yeah, the Slims don't exactly. Oh shit! I was looking at the chat and I totally shit. I messed up my whole system here because I wasn't paying attention. I'm probably gonna get hit. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. You were born with a stiff? Yeah, Case, you were. How did they not fucking die? Get out of here. Case, I can't wait. No, don't hit me. Shit, it's all screwed up now. There we go. Now we're back on track. Yeah, you're good, Case. There we go. That was nice. All screwed up. Give it up, probably. Speaking of.
All right, fellas. Let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well. We're down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray.
Oh my god, that's gonna get done first.
Tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's move out.
Well, and I still have not downloaded it, assuming everyone here has a Steam. Yes, I do. Case. I don't know how far up you can go in the chat, but if you want to follow somebody else that plays games like this, you can scroll up. There's a awesome person called Not Wary. If you would like to follow them, they're a very new streamer. He only has 2 followers. I followed him on Friday, and Eli and I followed him. If you would like to follow him as well, to help him reach high potential, go feel free to. He's currently playing this game as well right now, but obviously it's totally up to you. But I, like I said, I was in his stream the other day. He seems like a very cool individual, and I love to try to help as many people as possible, since I got helped. So, thanks, Case. Okay, I had to buy the paraglider. How many more missions do we got? Anyway, is there really only like 3 more missions and then the operation? If so, we might as well just finish this episode tonight. Tank controls are terrible. Do any of you hate tank controls in games? Because this tank mission is just, it's horrible. I didn't stream this weekend. No, you're good, Case. What? What are you laughing about? Hold on, did I miss something? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I hate tank controls. God. This mission, don't be alarmed if I end up failing this first time. Didn't stream. Oh no, you're a good, Case. I wouldn't have watched it anyway.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Go back farther.
This is the one mission on this whole game that this is the worst one. The tank control is just terrible, and it's just
Okay, guys.
so.
I'm in a tank.
No, they don't, Case. I would love to watch you play Terraria again.
Hold sticks up to move forward. Hold
God,
down
this
to
is
move
terrible.
reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate.
God.
The R1 button fires your turret.
Let's try to not blow up.
I'm like a T-Rex
There we go.
out here.
In case your streams don't suck. Also, we gotta figure out what our shit. See, I'm already bad at this. What our it was fun to watch. I don't think it's my kind of game to play, but I enjoyed watching Case play it. We also got to figure out what our DC stream topics are going to be this week, this Friday, because I don't know. I'll just wait for the tank to come back around. The thing I've learned about this mission is you have to just take it slow. You can't just rush into it, because then you're going to get blasted by 4 tanks at one time.
Ka-ching!
Wait, I just totally missed that message, whoever sent that. Hold on, let me go back and look at that. Beginning is super slow, but it is a content-filled, yeah. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something I would personally enjoy playing. But I enjoyed watching you play it, Case.
Stay sharp, Murray. I'm on fire.
Okay, there's 3 tanks.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Shit, I'm turning the wrong way again. Wait till you fight a boss? Oh gosh. Shit. Shit, no.
Come on, tank, stay together.
He's still shooting? That has to... What the hell? Is that like a glitch or something? Had to have been, that was weird.
I'm like a T-Rex out here.
Okay, so I've got one more to do. This guy. Too bad there isn't any health in any of these chairs. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon. There we go. I've gotten a lot better at this one, but it's still not fun. That's probably true, Case. It's like the same with me in this game. Alright, let's just keep going. If this is pretty much the end of the episode, after we do these missions, we must, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it tonight, because this is probably the least favorite one to do for me. Let's do Bentley's next, and then... But the next 2 are the best ones, in my opinion. So we might as well just keep going with it. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, then it is what it is. Alright, let's... Like I said, we'll probably be Wheel of Fortune tomorrow. Oh, you're a good case. Like I said, it's not going to be like a super long night. But thanks for following Wary. Make sure you let him know that you followed.
When they've got no power.
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get into Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
But yeah, Case, hopefully you had a good weekend. Again, like I said, it was a oh shit, so much needed weekend for me anyway. Hopefully hopefully nobody went through the GL depression too much without me around. I know you guys are so sad without me around. You guys just miss me. I know. Oh shit. I'll probably fail at this one too, by being hit by those damn floor things.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave!
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you, I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
That's one down, two to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid. Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
If we get enough people in here that aren't already, if we get like anybody else that hasn't been in here yet tonight, I do want to hopefully send a raid to Wary. Oh shit, see, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna get hit by these floor things at least once or twice,
Okay,
maybe 3
ready
times.
for another session of hacking mastery.
But that is if we get some other people in here before I finish this episode. If not, no big deal. We'll send them a raid another time when we got some other people in here. Well, good Case. Well, thank you for that. I gotta help small streamers like myself, so the fact that he was streaming the other day with no followers, I definitely wanted to help him out. Plus, he's playing this game, so anybody who plays this game deserves a follow to begin with. That's just because I love the game. I might be biased towards this game, but it's because I love it. No problem, Case. If I'm done by the time you get back, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Instead of your conscious mind. It might help.
But yeah,
to get
keep
around the
keep the
super
stream up if you can. At least let it lurk, because like I said, we're only 0.2 points before we can hit that 3 average mark, and then we can become affiliate.
One more computer and I can get out of here.
I knew that was gonna happen. Jeez. It's good. Even veteran people like me with this
One
game
more computer and I
mess
can
up.
get out of here.
Have you heard of the Simpsons hit and run? No, I don't think I have. Why not? Oh, shit, these guys are quick. It's like GTA, but friendlier and Simpsons themed. Oh, interesting. No, let's not. Oh, no. There we go.
Inspector Fox.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of that game. Interesting.
Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow! No!
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
I think that's something I'm going to stream once I feel better, not sick. Oh yeah, definitely. And if you do, I'll stop in if I can. Like I said, this coming weekend also is going to be busy because again, I have a wedding I have to attend, and then of course the concert is 2 days after that. So, all right, let's just keep moving with this. We're almost done with it. We'll just finish it tonight, and then we'll start episode 6. Maybe at the end of the week, or I'll wait to do that maybe Tuesday of next week? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's do Sly's mission now. Oh yeah, I forgot we have the paraglider now. That's going to be helpful.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
Okay, I got the keys.
Smooth work. Now use those keys to break into the castle and get in that wiretap. tap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
There. Now I know where the vault is.
Wiretap is perfect.
Once we get the bottles done. Alright, let's go.
Another set of guards are up in your binocular. Rob them of their keys and get in the push module.
Done. Shit, I forgot. Is he like in that really small space? I think that's... We might as well get this since I already got one bottle. We'll just get another one over here. Fuck it. We're almost done anyway, so it's not gonna matter. It's okay if he hits me off of here.
Nice job. The room with the voice modulator is marked in your binocular.
It's over here. Couldn't remember which one it was. Wish you could go back in these crypts after you go into them, but I don't think you can.
They've posted a lot of security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky. That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
Alright. Got 2 more keys we gotta get.
Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
Yep, that's right. Come over here. Might as well get this while we're here too. That would be just sad, Lion Eye. I know. Hopefully we had enough people in here tonight to make the average go up, because we had Wary in here, you in here, Case in here. That's 3. So hopefully that's... Man. Oh, might as well get this bottle while we're in here too. That would be funny. 2.99.
According to my blueprint, this sewer should take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
Twitch laughing at your face. Oh yeah, 100%.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Splice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool. Hello, mercenary tank forces.
Why spinning his turrets for me? Guys, this is cool. I mean, you are all really cool. Carry on.
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo Bomb, and presto! The Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
Okay, so it is the operation. So what we're going to do, as we always do, we're going to go collect the collectibles, the bottles, and then get inside the vault, and then start the operation. And then, I feel like this episode alone is a little bit shorter, I think, it feels like, than some of the other ones. So let's do... That's okay. Of course it hit the bat and not the bird. There we go. Isn't there? No, not here. Must be... I thought there was a collectible over at one of the grave sites, but I guess not. And I am falling all over the place. Oh, right here, yeah. Okay. It's a timed one. And I got hit already. Alright, good thing we did this now. Oh, come on. I need health in the worst way. What? Let's just run and hopefully that we can get back in a timely manner. We're just gonna take this wire, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take the wire. Forgot I have this now. Tanks don't see me. I can right tell that this... I'm gonna get blown up somewhere. Let's get this inside. Alright, that one's done. I know where the other one's at. It's up top again. I want to find all the bottles and get that done. And then we'll do the operation. Alright. I'm tired of all these guys everywhere though. But it's okay, I'll just go up another way. Shit, I fell. Oh my god. Why do I keep falling near? Fuck. I don't think I'm gonna make it on this one. To be honest with you guys. Shit. Actually, maybe we'll be okay. Actually, let's just put it back. Can we put it back? Yeah. That was probably cheating, but I really don't care. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. What are the odds that I fly and that helicopter hits me? Like, what kind of timing is that? Whatever. Alright, let's go back. Let's try this again. Almost fell off. I'm sure there's gonna be a guy that breaks out of here. Nope. Okay. And the other one, I know where the other one's at. It's up there, which means I gotta get high up again for it. I just gotta get up high enough that I can paraglide. And then we can get the rest of the bottles, the vault. Okay, what are the odds it happens again? Did you guys see that? Did you really see that helicopter hit me a second time? Like what is it? What's the timing of this shit? Oh my god, I am getting fucked up. Okay. Let's do this again. And hopefully a helicopter doesn't, or an airplane just doesn't, like, fly in my path again. That would, oh shit. Whatever, let's just go this way. God damn. Man, he jumped high for that. Like, oh shit, I almost died. Alright. Please don't let me get hit by something. Let me just climb up here and take this in. And then we'll get the bottles. Alright, nice. Alright, now let's get these damn bottles. We got 20 to go. We'll get all the ones over here last. Let's get all the ones in here first. I'm jumping down here. Is there any over here? Maybe not. Alright. Let's go on the hunt for bottles. What is the timing of this? It's almost kind of getting funny. It's like, what the fuck? Like, the timing of me being blown up by these damn bombs and helicopters is almost comical. Everywhere I go, there's one of these damn birds. Shh. I'm getting beat up in this episode. Why didn't that I hit the button? Do I gotta do like a running start type thing? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's not gonna... I'll just go up the other way. I think I got that one up there. What about the re-education tower? I know there's one up there. There's one down there. How many? 12? Of course, he's coming this way. Whatever. So we need 11. Is anybody even in here right now? If you guys are still in here, let me know. So there's one here. How did I not touch him when I jumped? Whatever, I'm not going to question it. It's okay. Let's, did I get all of them over here? I don't think I did. I just have a feeling I'm missing something somewhere. Shit, he's coming over here again. Oh, yep. 21. I like this little town area way more than the castle part. Oh shit. I'm with Lion Eye. Like, I like town maps. That's why he's gonna like Sly 3's maps, I believe. Most of them. There's two that he probably won't like as much. There's one on there that can. Can't wait for that. Lion Eyes, I think there's gonna be at least one that you're not gonna like it as much because I don't even like it as much. But I think you're gonna like the upcoming ones on this game. The next two at least. Yeah, don't spoil the game. I don't want you to spoil it for yourself. Too bad Sly 4 is not available to buy on the store yet, because I would definitely play that game as well. But until then, like I said, I don't have a capture card to capture it on PS3. So right now we're kind of just going to have to play the 3 original games for now. But I think you'll like most of Sly 3's hub worlds. Sly 1, unfortunately, didn't really have the greatest hub worlds because they really weren't hub worlds. They were kind of just... You couldn't do much with them because all of the missions, like, it wasn't as open as this game is. And if you think about it, the hub worlds on these games, some of them are definitely quite larger than others, I feel. But I think I read something that said they're all the same size, which I don't see how that's true, because this one feels way bigger than the first one. Okay, so we're missing 2. So we got that one in there. We're missing 2 bottles. The background? I mean, that could be, but even then, like, this one's got, like, background, like, over there. That's Oh, there was a lot of water surrounding it, but to me, this one just feels. This one's, I think, bigger than even the next one coming up. In my opinion, it just feels like it. I might have to look that up. Are all Slide 2 Hub Worlds the same size? You know what? Let me look that up right now. I'm kind of curious. While we're live, let's look that up. But I'll look it up in case it tells you the next couple that are. Same size. Here we go. Okay, so it says no, they're not all the same size. While they are large and open for exploration, they vary in size and complexity. Each has a distinct layout and features impacting how the players explore and interact with them. So there's our answer. Not all of them are the same size. Some are larger, some are smaller. Which I'm glad that they're not the same size, because they definitely don't feel... I didn't know that for sure, but now we know for sure that they are definitely not the same size, and they have their own complexity. Right, where are these other two bottles at? Keep your eyes open, Lion-Eye. If you see anything that I miss, let me know. Oh, there's one. Jeez. Okay, so we need one more. On your own nose, I don't blame you. But like I said, we don't got too much longer on the stream. We're just gonna get the last bottle, go to the vault, do the last operation, and then that's gonna be it for the night. So if you end up falling asleep, that's no problem. I've done that many times in other streams. It's almost 11 o'clock already. Alright. Gotta find this last one. It's gonna bug me if I don't find it. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go to the vault. That was easy. Just as I said that it's gonna bother me, I find it. Funny how that works. Man, why do I keep falling down? He had something good that I completely didn't realize until it was too late.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
What do we got? Oh, it's some sort of bomb move. Rage bomb.
Got the range bomb move.
Let's just go. I don't want to feel like fighting them. Alright. So we got the vault. Let's go back, get Murray, do the operation. And then we're gonna be it for the night. And then we'll play Wheel of Fortune tomorrow, probably. Tuesday is up in the air. When the rest of the week's up in the air. What we're gonna do, what we're not gonna do.
All right, Maria. Head for the castle's main gate and power down those searchlights. While you do that, Bentley and I will climb our way up to the top of the castle. Good luck.
I hope that general guy told the truth, or this is gonna get ugly. Oh yeah! The lights are down, Bentley. Time to call in the cavalry. I'll see if I can find some extra firepower to help out.
Attention, bloodthirsty mercenary forces! The castle
Defenses are down. Seize this opportunity for aggressive military action by pressing an attack on the castle. Charge! For victory, for glory!
That should do it.
Now that you're done being a warmonger, feel like paragliding over to that blimp?
Just make sure to grab the rope hanging off that thing. I don't want to drown.
Bentley, you're a turtle. You're not gonna drown.
Hold on, pal. This could get rough.
All right, let's head for the re-education tower.
What? The mercenaries have breached the castle defenses? All of you go! Defend this tower to the last man! Don't worry, my dear. I still have time to finish with your readjustment.
Let me out of here and I'll readjust your face.
Okay, partner. Looks like the Shadow Guard is out of the picture. You ready to free our violent little princess?
Affirmative. That Iron Tech 250 is a fully integrated system. Access to Carmelita's restraints has to be in this old terminal somewhere.
That's scary. Done.
That should do it.
Aha! I've isolated the brain pattern. You and I are about to become the best of friends.
Okay, new best friend. Hands up, and I mean all of them.
My dear, you really should... Shadow Guard! Shadow Guard!
Come back here, you witch!
That Carmelita. Always trying to resolve her problems with a shock pistol.
She is rather truculent. Stand clear, Sly. This might have a larger blast than anticipated.
Bentley! You okay?
This is no place for an asthmatic. But I've located one of the clockwork eyes. Can you find the other?
No worries, chaps. It's safely in hand.
Neela?
Thanks for clearing out the Contessa. Nothing I did could pry her away from the clockwork eyes. One should be enough for the old bird. Ta-ta!
Bentley, take the eye and escape on the blimp. I'm going after Neela.
But the plan, this wasn't in the plan.
Never is, Bentley.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire.
She got away? I didn't even see where she went. What are you talking about?
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley.
Oh, that way.
You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp. You really should watch where you're going. This place is dangerous.
Don't you dare! That eye is mine! It's mine!
Actually, Mr. Cooper, the eye belongs to me.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
This is always like fun parts when you do little mini games like this.
Eat physics. Harry, strike. Eat that.
I can't hit shit.
Or the coup de grace. That did it. The sky's all clear. Okay, guys, I'm heading out for our rendezvous.
Come back here, Contessa. That getaway blimp won't save you.
Merciful Hades! Sly, can you read me? Carmelita shot out the guidance system, and the blimp's descending at a decidedly unsafe rate. I'm going down! Down! Down!
That eye belongs to me, and I want it back.
No way. You think I'm crazy? Actually, on second thought, don't answer that. I really don't want your professional opinion.
Not crazy, just stupid. You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan.
Then you'll understand why this eye needs to be destroyed.
Short-sighted fool! I've no interest in your narrow interpretation of morality. I'm above all that. Above good and evil.
And you think I'd give the eye to someone that's above morality?
Enough talk, insect. It will be just as easy and more fun to pry it from your cold, dead hand.
Hands up, turtle. Give me the clockwork eye. I said, give it here. Now keep your hands up for 10 minutes after I leave. I'll be watching.
Carmelita, she... Oh, the guys are going to kill me.
Enough. You've shown me the error of my ways.
I feel sorry for you. All your education and you still don't know right from wrong. Huh? Oof!
I know enough not to let my guard down around an intellectually superior opponent.
She got the eye? She's got the eye!
How's this thing work? What's this do? And this?
Guys, help! Carmelita took the eye, and she's trying to get away in one of the Contessa's tanks.
Don't worry about it, little buddy. I won't let her get away.
Great, more tank.
Shoot at her. Keep on yelling at her to stop that tank.
That tank's almost out of commission. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
I'll grab the eye while Carmelita
That was such more
stuffs up her
difficult
tank,
when I was
then turn
younger.
around to pick up Bentley for a quick exit. Do what you can, Sly. We'll all hook up at the rendezvous for extraction.
There's nowhere left to run. We both know I can beat you in a fight. So why don't you just hand over the eye?
You're right, Cooper. In a battle of strength, you've proven yourself. But with this clockwork eye, I can battle in your mind.
There we go. Easy.
You've got a strong mind, Cooper. I never would have guessed.
Things hadn't gone exactly to plan, but the Contessa was beaten and the clockwork eyes were finally mine. The Contessa was arrested and brought to trial for the crime she committed while working for Interpol. Their PR damage control went one step further by promoting Nila, the hero of Prague, to the rank of captain. Carmelita, still on the outs with Interpol, had to run with the rest of us. To my surprise and eternal delight, I got to help my favorite policewoman escape from the cops. I tried to put it all out of my mind. This claw business was spiraling out of control, and I knew that my gang was at the center of it. We'd be back in action soon enough, but for now, well, we just laid low for a while.
Alright, so that's it of episode 5. We'll start episode 6 at some point, maybe later in the week, maybe next week. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what we want to do this week. But yeah, episode 6 was where it starts getting fun, at least for me and the hub worlds. So we'll start that later. So we're going to end that here for the night. I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the week. We'll figure it out. But Casing Lion Eye, I appreciate you stopping in. Wary, the new streamer that I met on Friday, glad he stopped in a little bit. Glad that you guys followed him. And if anybody else watches this, or anybody else that was in here, I appreciate you stopping in as well. We're almost to affiliate, and then more fun things can happen. So with that, I will see the rest of you on the next one.